Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It is getting late out. You can probably see the moon is out up there, and we're still working on the shed. Give me a minute and I'll tell you more. All right guys, so it's Max here. I'm walking across the yard. I just went inside to get a power cable to run to the heater. I am the fast talking flipper. I just wanted to give you a quick update. Angie is staying inside where it's warm. I think it's like 32 degrees right now, and I'd rather be in there as well, but wanted to get some stuff done on the shed today. We're moving right along. Really not doing anything safe. There's our power, as you can see. That's our main power line. That's a temporary power cable, just an RV power cable, what someone would use to power their RV with, and that's what we're going to use temporarily until the ground thaws in the spring. But I wanted to run inside real quick, show you what we've been up to the last couple of days. We've only had the shed for a week. It got dropped off a week ago at 1 p.m. today. It's Thursday again, and Mr. Fix-It is in here. Mr. Fixing It. Oh, that didn't sound good at all. So much for your helper board. But it's a little dark in here, but you can see what we've been up to. A lot of the sheathing is up. We still have this little bit of sheathing over here to do. Still have to finish up some electrical back there and more of the insulation to put up on the roof. Dennis is working through that. Mr. Fix-It is on it. We got the wall built. It is covered. Everything in here is going to get painted. We're going to do a loft up here. Going to run some lighting underneath of the loft. And over here will be a 4x12, an entire right here will be a 4x12 shelf. This will be a 2x32 shelf with 3 stacked 2 feet intervals in between, so you'll have one at 6 foot, one at 4, one at 2, and then one on the floor. Same thing here with the 4 foot by 12 foot shelf, one at 6, one at 4, one at 2, and then one on the floor. That'll be floating out in the middle here. Over here will be our shipping station, where we'll keep all of our shipping supplies and do all of our packaging and shipping. And then over here will be, you're good. Do what you need to do. Don't let me get in your way. The photography area will be right here. Angie's workstation over there with testing and cleaning and all that stuff, and also where I can film from, will be over there. And then we'll have a floor to ceiling photography area that will double as multiple things that will be over here as well. On the end of our 4x12 shelf, I am going to rig up something so that we can do a photography area for clothing. I'm not sure how I'm going to do it yet, but I figure that will be a large enough area to do something like that. So we'll have a photography area with the clothing. As of today, minus the heater, because there's a huge debacle that we're running into with the heater. We can't get Home Depot to ship us the right stuff. They keep shipping us box 1 of 2, and we fought with them and fought with them and fought with them, and we can only get the 1 box. The heater was such a great deal. We've got it down under $1,000 because of all the hassle and everything they've given me money off. But if I can't get the right boxes here, it does me no good. What I'm thinking is that there's a problem with the system, and that they have things marked wrong in their inventory system. That heater should be $1,700 and it's ringing up as $1,100. So I can't get them to fix it, and they haven't been willing to work with me to get it fixed. So I don't really know what to do at this point. I'm going to have to order a different heater, because while it's staying toasty in here with the little bit of heat that's in here, it's still not warm enough to be comfortable and work in here now. So we're going to have to get that fixed here in the next couple of days. But as of right now, we are $1,550 in supplies in. And the only thing that we have kind of shortcut is that we have some of the tools, you know, your basic drills and saws and that kind of stuff that we've already had. We've had to buy some tools like that stapler that Dennis is using there, an automatic stapler. Using a hand stapler, we'd had a carpal tunnel by now. There's no way that using a hand stapler would have worked in here. So we had to buy that. That thing was 30, 40 bucks. We bought a jig to be able to rip all of these sheathing pieces down, because even though these are 8-foot walls, they're not truly 8 feet. They're 93 inches tall, and all the pieces of sheathing comes in at 96. So we needed to rip each one of those down 3 inches, and we bought a jig that will, I'll be able to use it forever now. It's made by Craig, and I'll review that in one of the other videos, just so you guys can get an idea of, you know, some of the things that you might want to get, not only for builds like this, but also, you know, just kind of general around the house kind of stuff. So that thing was 50 bucks, you know, and that's included in the price, but $1,550 into it. We still have to buy flooring. That's one of our big expenses that's going to come. We still have to buy the stuff for the shelving, which is probably going to be another big expense there. The heater is still another big expense, and the electrical cable to run to the other building is going to be another big expense. But we have almost all of, I think we might have all the sheathing now to do the ceiling and the other wall, and that's included in the $1,550. So far so good. We've gotten pretty good with everything there. Oh, the one thing that we did have was electrical cable. I did have a whole bunch of 14-2 electrical cables, so we were able to not have to spend that money on electrical cable, but that probably would have been, I'd say $300 or $400 worth of electrical cable that we would have had to buy. And I did have a run of 10-2 that we needed to use for the heater, so that was probably another $50 worth of electrical cable that we were able to save on, just because I had it already kicking around. But I do have a breakdown of all the costs, but I'll wait till the end once we get it all said and done, so you can get an idea of what it costs to actually get a shed like this if you get to the point where you feel like you need one. And obviously, with this being a larger shed, I believe that this is probably one of the larger ones, at least at what I've seen from other YouTubers. I haven't really seen anybody using one this size. I think that most people are in like the 12 by 24, 14 by 24 area on their sheds. So this is a little bit larger at 14 by 32. Basically, you add that extra 8 feet of space, and you know that exponentially increases your costs, because not only do you have to get more material, but you have to get a bigger heater, you have to get more electrical cable and outlets and whatnot. And we did go a little bit overboard with the outlets, as you can see. Definitely didn't need this many outlets. There's outlets behind all this stuff here. Definitely didn't need this many outlets, but we figured that we don't know what configuration this place will be in the future, so I wanted to go ahead and just have the outlets here. We'll never use all of these at once. Most of these are going to be covered by product, so we'll never be able to get to them. The main used ones are going to be over in this corner where Angie and I will be working most of the time. So that's our biggest concern, was having ample outlets over there. And we're going to run an outlet bar on top of all that as well. So I just wanted to get you guys an update. I appreciate all you tuning in. Make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you hit the bell so you get more updates when I do post new videos. Remember to subscribe and share with your friends. We'd love to see more of you. I do want to do the giveaway. I finally figured out how to go about doing that. So I do want to do a giveaway. We're inching closer to 100 subscribers. Once we do 100 subscribers, I'll do the gift card giveaway, and you know, we'll just continue to grow from there. So until then, we will see you on the next one.